So good morning. Today we've got the Artemis, the Geely supplied Artemis 7 basic wall charger installed, and we're going to try doing a time charge. We're going to set it a few hours ahead because some members had said that they're having problems with the car not waking up to charge. So let's go in now and set it up. So we'll go to our apps, energy, scheduled charging, and we'll set it for, so it's now 7:30, we'll set it for 10 o'clock, so it's 2.5 hours, so that should tell us if it's going to wake up. And we'll put an end time of 3 o'clock because that's when our super off peak finishes here. So only slow charging support scheduling. Yeah, okay, so 10 o'clock, 5, yeah, okay. So that's now set in there. We'll just make sure it's at 46%. I'll just make sure, yeah, charging limit. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything else in there we need to change. So yeah, no, we should all be good there to go. So I'll show you the charger. So at the moment I've got it hidden behind the bins. I have to figure it out. Probably because we live on a main street, we'll probably drape something over it just to keep it from prying eyes. So we'll take that out. Plug it in there. Turn the isolator on. So blue light's on, which tells us there's power to it. Okay, looking through the dash, says the charge cable is connected. So all going well, at 10 o'clock it should start charging. So we'll walk away now, the car will lock, and yeah, we'll see if it keeps charging. Okay, it's now 10 o'clock, so it's the moment of truth. Waiting to see if the car will wake up and we'll start charging. So by my watch, it's just gone 10 o'clock. We'll see if the not sure if the car's clock is the same minutes. So I'm just looking at the Artemis charger on the wall and it's still showing blue, which means there's power on but it's not charging. The car hasn't woken up. So it's not looking good at this stage. I don't want to open the car and look at the time because of course that'll wake the car up. We wanted to see if the car would wake up by itself. I might stop the video now, give it a few more minutes, and then if it doesn't wake up and charge, then we know that for whatever reason the car won't wake up on that time charge. So it's now, well, it's 10:01 on my watch. Yeah, no action from the car, so I'll come back in a couple of minutes time. Okay, just an update. So we waited till about 10:05, and then my wife suggested we try using the RFID card on the StarCharge. So if you actually look at the card itself, it indicates that you plug the car in, you swipe the RFID card, and then it starts charging. So listen, learn. So we scanned it, and then when we scanned it, you could see the blue light started pulsating. Now when it started doing that, nothing showed on the dash. So while the car's locked, nothing will show on the dash. So we went there and got the keys, unlocked the car, and as soon as we got in, it showed it was charging. So I'm going to assume from that the process to do it means that you need to do what I did earlier, plug it in, have the time set, but you need to scan this before you walk away. And then it should theoretically start charging at the time charge. So we're going to do it, I'm just going to do a 5-minute one or whatever. So you just lock, reset the time, stop the charge now, reset the time to charge, scan the charger, and then we'll wait and see if it automatically starts charging again. This time, obviously, I'm not going to wait 2 hours or whatever. We'll just wait a little while, but we'll at least prove that part works. Okay, so take 2. It's now 11 minutes past 10. I've set up the scheduled charging for 10:20. Hit OK. You can see charging is complete, so it's no longer charging. We shall. Have I got the keys, haven't you? You got the.
Yeah, the keys.
Yeah, right. So we will leave it plugged in. This time, I will scan this. Okay, now I've scanned it. It's not
Where do you scan
blinking at the front, but we'll go inside and hopefully at 20 past it'll start charging. Okay, it's 20 past and good news. So what I did was set the time in the car, charger was plugged in, scanned the RFID, the charger flashed a couple of times, but the lights didn't start blinking. So we thought, oh, I don't know if it's going to charge. So I went away, locked the car, went away for 10 minutes. I've come out, and just as I was about to start this video, I heard a click, and I'm now seeing this. So this is now started according to the timer. So if I go and get the keys now, okay, so the timer has worked this time. We only gave it about 10 minutes notice, but it shows that it does work. So that's good, that's good news.
We could do the 2 hour, we could leave it, turn it off now,
Yeah.
do the 2 hour time,
Yep.
and check it again in 2 hours, yeah?
Yep. Okay, so that's what we'll do. For those of you who are worried about going to sleep and not waking up, we'll redo this test, but we'll do it, so it's now 10:30. What we'll do is we'll set it to come on at, well, it's 10:22. We'll set it to come on at 12:30, and we'll prove that over a couple of hours, the car will still wake up and it'll start charging. So watch this space. Okay, we're back again. It's 12:28, and we've had the car waiting to charge for 2 hours. So the last video you would have seen, we set the timer up to start charging at 12:30. So the car would have been waiting over 2 hours to start charging. I'm looking at our StarCharger, the Artemis Basic 7. As we can see, the blue lights aren't flashing. Just to recap while we're waiting, what we ended up figuring out the correct way to set it up was get in the car, set the scheduled time, plug the charger in, scan the RFID card to the charger, you'll see the blue lights flash and then stop and remain solid, and then we should be good to go. So in a minute or so's time, maybe 30 seconds, if we see those blue lights start to pulse, it means everything we've done proves that scheduled timing with the Artemis Basic 7 works. So fingers crossed in about 10 seconds according to my watch, but we don't know if the car's clock is the same as mine. So waiting. Okay, it's just clocked over 12:30 on my watch. Still not seeing. Hey, here we go. We've had success. Okay, so that's good news. If you couldn't see that, the Artemis Basic 7 has started pulsing, which means the car is now charging. So you won't see anything through the windows of the car. The car's, for all intents and purposes, it looks asleep, but it is charging. I'll go and grab the keys. We'll open it up and you'll see that it's charging. Okay, there we go, charging. Because I've turned the camera around, I'm not quite, okay, you can see there. Okay, so the charging current, 29 amps. So as you know, there's 32 amps going to the charger, and there'll be a loss in the conversion going from AC to DC, but the charging power 6.5 kilowatts, charging current 29 amps. And as you can see, if I was to charge, it's 47%. If I was to charge to full, it would take 4 hours, 54 minutes. But given we've only got 2.5 hours left of super off-peak charging, we'll just do until 3, and that's what we'd set the time charging for. So that should give us about 70%, maybe a bit more of a charge today, and then we'll top it up tomorrow. But yeah, good outcome. Happy with that. So yeah, I don't think I need to recap. I think I've said it often enough, but yeah, very happy. I'll just quickly show you with our installation. What we decided to do was we got them to run a 15 amp separate 15 amp circuit, but through the same isolator. So there's actually 2 circuits running down the conduit being isolated here, but we have the ability to run 15 amp if we wanted to run a second charger to another EV, or just plug in and use it for whatever, plus the Artemis charger. So hope that's been helpful. I'll now put all these videos together and upload them, and yeah, by all means ask questions. Probably don't ask too many questions about the app on the charger, because we tried to get the app working. We scanned the QR code on the charger, but the app didn't recognize it. So I've sent an email off to both Revcharge and StarCharge asking for some support. Okay, have a great day.